in. You guys, come on in and let's make something fun. Come on in and hang out, guys. So glad to be here tonight. I hope everybody's having a great day. I know I am. Come on in, friends. Come on in, my friends. So glad to be here. Let's see, there's Jeannie. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Diane. Welcome in. We got one over on YouTube. Who's on YouTube? Say hello, guys. Say hello. Hi, Sandy from Virginia. How are you?
Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
Sandy.
Hi, Nancy and Teddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Teresa. Miss Kimberly. Hi, Carol and Carmar. Hello, Ruth and Marcia. Hello, Debbie. Come on in, guys. I'm so glad you're all here. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you guys like my hair. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hi, Jody Larison. How are you, friend? And there's Miss Denise. Welcome in on YouTube. Hello, Pam. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I went and got it done yesterday, y'all. I went and got it done yesterday. I came home and I didn't even mess with it. I had it fixed a certain way earlier today, and Mr. Randy was like, I like it better when it's laying down. So I laid it down, y'all. Hi,
she
Nancy.
didn't have to.
Hi, Sue. Well,
like
you got to do what your husband likes, you know.
It's not like I threatened her.
Okay. Randy, let me know when Karen Champion comes in, if you will, and we'll open this, okay? I'm going to set that right there. Hi, Jill. Hi, Carolyn and Sue. Welcome in, guys.
Hi, guys.
I hope everybody's having a good day. Y'all, we are going to make this is just a thing that we got from Goodwill, y'all. We're going to use it. We're going to use it
Denise, Jerry,
fix it up.
Carolyn, Sue.
Okay.
There's Kay. There's Connie, Kathy. Jill says, love your haircut.
Thank you. This one's not open. This one's not open. Do I have another Parisian gray? Let me see if I have another one, y'all.
Jill says, love your haircut. Hello, Carolyn.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I do have another one. This is about gone, though, so we may have to end up opening that one anyway. We may have to open that one anyway. Okay. Y'all, I got this idea off of Pinterest. This is not my original idea. I will let all of y'all know that right now, in case somebody says, well, I seen this over on Pinterest. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I don't remember the name of the page that had it. It's been a couple of days ago that I found it. And this has been sitting on my desk for a couple of days. So please know that it's not my original idea. I would like to give credit to who it was. So whenever I post this, I may go back and try to find their name and put their name on it and say that this is where I got the idea.
Jennifer says, love your hair.
Thank you.
And the comments have stopped here already.
Oh boy, it's going to be a fun night on Facebook, huh?
No, they haven't.
Oh, okay. Randy said he thought they stopped, y'all. Okay, I'm just going to kind of paint the sides here. I am going to try to put some ribbon on these sides, but just in case it doesn't all cover.
Oh, Nancy and Teresa and Kathy and Raquel. Hello, Annette. Hello, Patty. Hello, Christine and Kim and Sandra.
Welcome in, everybody.
Hello,
So glad you're all here.
From all the way from Anchorage, Alaska.
Yep. Guys, just so everyone knows, I'm sure I'll repeat this again later, but we still have tickets available on the website, you guys, for our retreat in October. If you guys are interested.
Oh, Deborah.
They're over $100 cheaper than they were last year, you guys.
Oh, Mickey Brasser.
Because we
Pamela.
we're having it in Chattanooga, and the expenses were a little less. So when we save money for you guys. We help you all to save. Thank you.
Hello, Michelle Meckler. I thought you were going to go ahead and open this.
Well, I'm waiting for Karen. I'm waiting for Karen Champion to come in. I mean, I will open it whether she comes in or not. She will probably see it on replay, but I've waited this long, so I hate not to wait for her to come in.
Hello, Anita. Hello, Linda.
And if she doesn't, then I will.
Hello, Carolyn. How's the river, Carolyn?
Okay. Get this out of the way. just gonna set that down, and we're gonna just kind of do this top here real quick.
Stop in the bait shop, Carolyn, and get me a fishing report.
Get a fishing report. Y'all, do you think he's wanting to go fishing? I think he is.
Oh, Rhonda. Oh, Debbie. There's Deborah.
Hi, friends.
Erica's cute, but I love the foils.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the foils were cute, weren't they? The foils were hilarious.
Hello,
y'all.
Donna.
But yes, I do. Y'all, I really do like when I get some color put in my hair and just get that blonde in here for the summertime. I like the blonde. I do like the blonde. Kind of softens me a little bit. I'm not so hateful looking. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that hateful look. It softens it a little bit. Not really hateful, but hard.
Hair looks gorgeous, but you're more beautiful inside and down.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful hair. Hello, Lori Parks.
You guys are so sweet.
Hello, Carolyn.
All right, there we go.
Hello, Peggy Clock.
Got it covered. Hi, Peggy. How are you, sister? I wish you could too, Miss Nita. I wish you could too, honey. You're going to miss a great time. We've got a lot of things planned. There's going to be some amazing creators.
Hello, Sherry. I think while we were in California, I'm going to go ahead and have my star put on the...
Oh, on the Hollywood sidewalk?
Yeah, on the sidewalk out there. And they asked me if I wanted to.
Are y'all hearing this? He's going to get his star put out there so that he can, you know, make sure that he signs it and everything while he's there.
Yeah, save a trip.
You're so full of baloney. You're funny, Mr. Beck. You're funny. But I love you anyway, even though you're silly. Okay, that should do it right there, y'all.
She doesn't know it, but we're going to go to California. We're going to go through New Mexico and stuff. And then we're going to go up to California. And we're going to go through Oregon and Washington and come back through North and South Dakota, Minnesota.
You're so silly. Okay, we're going to set this to the side, you guys, because this is just a small part of the painting I'm doing tonight. And Randy loves this kind of live, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
He loves it when I paint. This is going to be easy painting. This is not going to be anything hard. These are biscuits, you guys. These are called biscuits.
Wilda says you look marvelous.
Thank you. These are called biscuits. You can get these at any of your home improvement shops, or you can get these at...
on the refrigerated section at Walmart.
Where did we get these, seriously?
I don't know. Probably Myers or...
No. Over there in Plainfield.
ABC Distributors?
No. Your place where you go get some tools sometimes.
Harbor Freight?
Harbor Freight, you guys, is where these came from. Harbor Freight.
You bought them. I don't remember.
Well, I was with you when we got them. You showed me where they were. I like that shirt. Mm-hmm. I like your shirt. I like it a lot.
Thank you.
Okay. What
Carolyn,
we're gonna do...
I didn't see your comments on how the river was.
Okay. Y'all, this is this color is called Tuscan Red. This is a folk art home decor chalk paint. This came from Joann's, but you can get it at Hobby Lobby. Okay. We're going to color these biscuits this beautiful red color. I probably should have just did everything of this red or white here. Of course, welcome to Facebook, the place where we will drive you bananas.
Lisa says, come on down to Alabama and go fishing, says Nita.
Oh, Nita, he would love to. I'm telling you, he would love to. He would go fishing with every one of you if he could. He really would. He loves to fish. He loves to fish. And if you want to be a fishing buddy, he'll gladly fish with you. Mr. Randy loves to fish.
I only charge so much to let you guys fish with me.
Oh, listen to him. Ah!
Hello, Lafine. Hello, Dorothy. Beth or Wayne's going into the nursing home, says Dorothy.
Oh, Dorothy, I hate that so bad, sister girl. We've all been praying.
I believe I have, Linda. All the churches are out that I know of.
Bless his heart. Yep, all the churches are out, you guys. Mr. Randy's got them all out.
A lot lower, but a lot more cleanup yet. Well, get me a fishing report.
Y'all should be getting your churches, if you have not already received them, you should be getting them in just a day or two. You know, depending on the postal system. You know how that goes, y'all.
We're driving. I wouldn't fly to California. You miss all the pretty stuff.
I want to fly, but he wants to drive. So we gotta drive, y'all. I gotta give a little.
Now, if we ever go back, I might fly because then
you'll see it. Yeah, but then you'll say, "Oh, honey, it was so beautiful. We didn't get to do this, or we didn't get to do that."
Oh, sin.
So I'm stuck with driving out, y'all.
Oh, Linda.
But it's going to be a lot of fun, though, you guys, because there's lots to do out that direction, lots to see. So it'll be really nice.
Nita, if you could get you, I bet you, if you wanted to come to our event, I'm sure there's somebody down that way that's coming that you may be able to hook up with and ride.
Yes, we've got people coming from everywhere. Where's she coming from?
I think Alabama.
Nita, are you coming from Alabama? There's lots of people coming from Alabama. Well, not lots, but there are people. There are people. Okay. I'm going to put this one coat. I'm going to let this start drying, and then I may come back and revisit this. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to revisit it because I can see on the sides here that hang on.
Wow, far drive, but it's beautiful scenery and places to visit.
Yes. My son's already told me places we need to go out there once we get there.
Teresa.
So, it'll be good, y'all. We're just going to take our time and just stop. And you guys, my baby is feeling so much better. She is running all over the place.
Oh my gosh.
She is just full of spit and vinegar tonight, you guys. I'm excited. She's been feeling better for the last couple of days. She is just having a ball.
I'd rather fly 6 hours. California. Hubby likes to get places soon.
Yeah, I would rather fly myself, but not Randy. Randy wants to drive, so
half the fun's getting there.
We're gonna take our time and just enjoy.
There's big fish in our pond.
There we go. I'm gonna set this aside, let that dry up some, y'all. And I'm gonna lay this brush right here. We'll revisit that one. Okay, now, set this over here and we're gonna grab up some blue. It's a race. It's a race time at Talladega. Did you know that? Did you know it was race time at Talladega, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here.
Well, next week.
Oh. I was going to say I was going to give you the remote. I was going to say I don't want you missing your race because I know you love your race. Okay, y'all, this blue, I'm not sure the color, y'all. I'm just calling it flag blue because the label was off of it, and it's the only one they had when I bought it. So there was no label.
Oh, Teresa.
And of course, you guys know Joann's is going out of business, so I did not get to find out what color it was.
Okay. Well, take time out and open this. Or just...
Is she here?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, Miss Karen, I want to thank you for this, regardless of what it is.
Seen her.
But I'm going to go ahead and open it, my friend, and I hope that you will see the replay. You guys, let me do this first.
Okay, go ahead.
This little bitty area right here first, and then I will.
These comments just...
They're giving you trouble tonight, honey. Okay, let's see. I need. There's 6.
Oh, Francine, I love driving. So many things to see. I like road trips. They're the best for me.
Randy loves road trip. And when we were younger, we did a lot of road tripping.
Oh, I'll road trip any time of the day.
I'm fine with that, you guys, because I love it when we get together and we get to enjoy each other's company. That's the best part. We enjoy each other's company when we're on the road.
You need to paint them edges. Am I going to have to show you how to
I'm painting edges, hon. Give me a minute.
Why teach you?
Give me a minute. I'm working on that. Can you not see me trying to go around those edges there, mister?
I don't know if it's true, but when I was in Hollywood, we were told on our tour the celebrities actually pay to have a star on the wall thing.
Oh, really?
One of the ones is the handprints in front of the Grauman's Chinese Theater.
I did not know that.
I can't fly anymore. I've had a bad case of altitude sickness. We were having this weekend to have tickets. Cool.
Tickets for the race?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, Ellie.
Well, I hope you guys have fun.
Gary says, as long as someone else drives, I'm good. Now, see, I'd rather drive.
I let Randy drive. I don't want to drive in that crazy traffic. He can have it. He can have it. I'm going to be looking down at my tablet or my phone or something because I can't stand all the traffic. It makes me nervous wreck.
Missing all the beautiful stuff.
No, I'll look when it's not bad. When we're in the traffic's what I'm talking about. I'll be looking down because that just scares me to death. Those interstates and bumper to bumper, just does not sound appetizing to me at all. Okay, now give me that and I'll open that real quick.
Leslie,
y'all, I'm going to open this Happy Meal real fast.
Lynn forehand.
Okay, here we go. So, was Loretta and Rick live today?
I don't think so because I think Rick had some friends from Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Rick helped the guy him take his motorcycle to have repaired.
Okay. That's right. I remember that. And nobody could fix it except for there. I remember that. Oh, she's taped all along this. Come on.
Use your knife.
Well, I'm going to have to get it out. That's the thing. Oh, here it is. I didn't want to have to move everything.
Not a knife. This is a knife.
I didn't want to have to move everything, Papa. Okay, there we go.
Can't wait to get out west. What's the speed limit out west? 80?
Okay, it says, I am downsizing and have no room for them. Enjoy your crafting, and I know you will make them beautiful. My gift to you, Karen. Aw. It says, these cups were my mother's and my aunt's baby cups. I would be honored if you would put your magic touch on them, and I would love watching you paint your silver. I love watching you paint your silver items. Aww. Oh, look at these, you guys. How little they are. How cute are these little cups? That's pretty awesome. Karen, thank you so much,
hey, I
my
seen
friend.
Festus drink out of something like that.
No, his was a nasty fireplace cup over a fire. Oh, look at these, you guys. Those are awesome. Thank you so much, Karen. Yes, we will definitely do something with these, sister. We will definitely do something with these. That is awesome. Thank you so very much. All right, put that with that and set that over there if you will, sweetheart. I dropped.
Is there something in that cotton there, or is that?
No, I don't think so. That's just for padding. Okay, there we go. All right. Thank you, Miss Karen. I appreciate you, my friend. Okay, I'm going along and doing these.
My daughter has to do the Florida races and the Talladega race. What town in California are you going to? We are going to Grass Valley, and we are going to Napomo.
Grass Valley and Napomo.
Hello, Michelle.
We are delivering, you guys. We are delivering our Jesus painting that we sold.
Says your hair is very pretty.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Megan gets free tickets because she works there.
Oh, nice.
I like that.
That's awesome.
Hello, Barb.
Let me go along. Oh, well, no wonder. I see the edges now. You're
No,
talking
it's like
about.
55 or 60. I thought it was like out west. It was like 80.
No.
It is in Missouri. I'm pretty sure the speed limit's 80 in Missouri.
Yes, it is, because we've been there, and I didn't like it at all.
Oh, that means you can do 90.
Randy loves going fast, you guys. He loves it, and it scares me to death.
You can go 90.
He loves scaring me, y'all.
And it's just 10 miles an hour over. Isn't that cool?
No, it's not.
Gorgeous. There's Karen. She says you are so welcome.
Thank you, sister. I appreciate you. Okay, that's the edges. You guys, these are, they have the number 20 on them, but when you get this...
Martine says come over to YouTube.
Once you get this painted, and you won't even pay attention to those 20s that are on these.
Melva, I think we're either going to rent an Audi or a BMW to drive.
See that, y'all? You can see the 20 on it. See, there's a 20 on it, but you won't even notice that once you start painting. Once you get them all painted, you won't notice it. Okay, now I'm going to turn that like that, and we're going to do these in white. Let me dry this real quick. we drove Randy's sister's BMW a while back, and y'all, those are nice driving little cars. Nice driving little cars.
Oh, Beverly.
Okay. We're just going to do these in white.
I would rent a Corvette to drive, but you just can't haul nothing.
I don't like Corvettes. I feel like I'm rolling out onto the ground. I don't like that. They're too short for me, too low to the ground.
Man, we could make it. You ever heard of the Cannonball Run?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
But no, thank you. No, thank you, Papa. I'll just stick with a bigger vehicle, higher up vehicle. We need your sister Solstice. Or, you know how you say it, Solstice?
Mm.
That's a fun car. They've got like 8 cars between the two of them, or they used to. I don't know if they still do or not. But yeah, at one time they both had Corvettes. We need a Harley is what we need.
Mm.
You wouldn't want to do a Harley. That would be a hard ride on a Harley all the way out there, don't you think? Because it's such a long way.
Not on a 3-wheeler, it wouldn't be.
I think it would be. It'd wear me out. Thought of
You'd
it.
eat a lot of bugs that going that way.
Oh, no, thank you. I don't want bugs. I don't like bugs. You know that.
Comments and stuff. Yeah.
You know that. No bugs for me. Thank you anyway. Especially for dinner or in my teeth. That's one surefire way to make me be quiet, huh?
Patty got to church today. I'm glad.
Yay, Patty. I'm so glad you got it, friend.
We'll probably be leaving here in, I say what?
A few days.
10, 12 days soon. My husband and I love to ride the back roads and south highways.
Got to get everything wrapped up and ready to go, y'all. I got to make sure that I've got everything good to go here at the house. We got to get Miss Izzy. We got to make sure that she has a place to go, which we know where she's going. She's going to Randy's sister's.
Love the hair.
Thank you.
I drive 80 and it feels like 55. I know,
Thank
the
you
cars
guys
they
so
make
much.
nowadays. Yes, it's 75 a lot of places, 80 and others. Love it.
Yeah.
High speed limit in Missouri is 70.
Y'all wouldn't be saying that if you knew how this man drives. He scares me so bad sometimes. He wants to be at high speed constantly, and he wants no one in his way. And if somebody gets in his way, oh my goodness, guess who gets to hear it? They should have opened up the roads for Randy, is what I always tell him.
Gloria says, stop in Omaha and I'll take you to dinner. Omaha.
That's Nebraska.
I was going to aggravate. I was going to say,
Oh.
Omaha's not a state. Oh, Martha. Love your haircut, says Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
Oh, Teresa.
Now I'm getting hot. Are you hot?
Hello, Monroe.
Hi, Monroe. How are you, sister? Monroe, my baby girl's doing better. My baby girl's doing better. Which I'm so happy, you guys, because I was really, really worried about Miss Izzy. She had me scared. She really did. You can ask Randy. I cried the other night because I was so worried about her, and I just held her and just prayed over her. And I thought for sure we was going to lose her. I really did.
Michelle says I get my back fixed in May. We went to take a long motorcycle ride. Oh, Christiane.
That's
Hello,
awesome, Michelle. I'm so glad you're going to get yourself fixed, girlfriend. I hate that you've had to suffer like you have. I've been having back trouble.
Michelle, thank you for the stars.
That's the worst, is back trouble. I know why I'm having mine, though.
I like to be ahead of everyone. So. Penny says I love driving my Mercedes 350 convertible. It was so much fun.
Yes, yes, yes.
I don't care for convertibles, and the reason is...
Oh, no, see, I do. I do. I like convertibles.
I'm not scared to wreck a car, but if you flip a car and you have a convertible, that's not a very good thing.
Well, no, but I think if you flip a car and you're going at any speed at all, it's not a good thing, period.
Well, you got that metal a little more protection.
Okay, you guys, I'm just making sure we've
I
got
know that
these
sounds
covered.
bad, like I'm not scared
Around
to
these
put the correct
edges.
car. I mean, I don't want to, but it don't scare me.
Nothing scares you.
Thanks for the stars.
Maniac boy.
Michelle.
Okay.
I don't know, Melvin. We may take 3 days to get there. We may take 7.
It's going to take a while. I can tell you that right now because I won't be able to do it in a day or two, you guys. There's no way.
We have, on this trip, we have nothing but time.
We have no time limits.
No doctor appointments to come back to.
So yeah, it'll be entertaining.
The dog's taken care of.
And Randy's sister would keep our dog if we would let her, so she doesn't care if we're gone forever.
Yeah, she don't care if we don't come back.
She's actually hoping we probably won't. Because last time when we came to pick Izzy up, she didn't want us to come and get her.
Yeah, Izzy's feeling better. Where you at, dog?
You have to show her pretty little face. Come here, Miss Izzy.
She can't hear, remember?
Yeah, she can.
The only thing she can hear is snack.
She hears the word snack, you guys. Her little
That's the only
head,
thing she
her
hears.
ears pop up and she gets real wide-eyed. It's so funny when somebody says the word snack. She hears it.
Where you at?
But I think she can hear some. I think she just chooses to ignore us.
Izzy.
But she doesn't do anything wrong anyway, so.
Hey, come on. She jumped out of that.
Well, she thinks she's getting something's what it is.
Come here. You gonna be? Everybody wants to say hi to you.
She thinks she's getting something, so she'll be. These little stars, you guys, Randy had from the Glowforge. I'm not sure if he's offering these or not. He might be. I don't know. But the little white stars, you guys can see them. They're just little bitty white stars.
Sorry.
There's Mommy's baby.
Say hi.
There's my baby. Kisses? Nope, no kisses.
She laid around for what, 3 or 4 days?
Oh my gosh,
Heck,
it was longer than
maybe longer
that.
than that,
Probably
maybe a
6
week.
days. And you guys, I mean, she acted like she was just gonna just go right then. It just scared me to death. She wouldn't even get up and go to bed with us at night.
Okay.
She just, now she just is like nothing ever happened. She's just wide-eyed and bushy-tailed. Listen to her. She's tap dancing over here. Everybody saying, hi, Miss Izzy. They're all saying, hi, Miss Izzy.
One thing she don't do no more, though, is bark.
I know. You guys, she is not barking at all. I don't know why she's not barking. When she goes to the potty, she'll come to the back door, but she won't bark. And I don't know why she won't bark. It's just like she just quit.
Like her barker broke.
But I mean, we're always up when she's got to go anyway, but it just shocks me that she quit barking.
And she sleeps about all night.
I was worried too, Monroe. She scared me so bad. She really did. I even told my mom, you know, I was really worried about her and concerned about her. Mom was like, well, sis, you know, she's getting older. I said, I know, Mom, I know. And I told Randy one morning, I got up and I was drinking coffee and she was laying in her bed and she acted like she was just so lifeless. And I looked at Randy and just started crying. I said, I said, she's not going to make it, is she?
That'll be Debbie convertible.
He said, I don't know. And it scared me so bad. But she's doing just fine now. So I don't know.
I'm saying my husband's a retired firefighter. He drives like.
Are you going to be offering these? And tell me if you are or not. Okay.
Are you going to California on the north route or head south? Probably go through New Mexico, Tammy, on the way, then come back the other way. Go through Colorado on the way back. Oh, Carla.
We're going to take both routes. We're just going to do one on the way there and one on the way back. Okay, now I'm going to set these to the side.
Yeah, she is a Shih Tzu.
Mm.
Is anybody interested in these little stars?
And I'm just going to sand this, you guys. I put filler in this. I don't know if you guys can see. There was a hole there. There was a little hole that was drilled through that. And I'm going to use this little round.
Guys, our comments are kind of acting up. So if I miss comments, not because I didn't say it. Well, it is because I didn't say it.
I'm trying to think.
Because I have to scroll up and scroll back down and wait. pop up.
Thank you, Tammy.
Oh, there's that beautiful sweet girl. Just love her. What you need, ma'am?
I need that ruler.
You get it?
That rubber ruler right there. That was
You mean
Daddy's.
my rubber ruler?
Well, you gave it to me. You said take it, so I did.
I said take it in the house.
Randy Beck, we were in the living room, and I said, I love that ruler because I can bend it. You go, take it. Your dad gave it to me. That's what you said. Don't lie.
I know there's about 40 of them, though.
Well, what, down Dad's?
Yeah.
Well, I'll go get me some more. Mom will give them to me.
I know where they're at. He's got stuff hid. I know where stuff's at.
I believe that one. I do believe that.
So I can go down there.
Okay, let's see how wide this
Wish
is.
Sir Barkley wouldn't bark so much. Just come. The power in prayers. Love your hair, says Dad. My Miss Charlotte was 16.
There is power in prayer. There sure
I've
is.
been on watching you. I've been very sick with you guys. Sure
Oh,
missed
I'm
you
so
guys.
sorry.
Says Catherine. Huh?
So sorry that you've been sick.
Rhonda says I bawled my eyes out when my fur baby Fluffy died.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's hard to lose a fur baby that you love. It really is. I've been there. That's rough.
Look at that tail going. It says Marty Gloria had a VW convertible. My sister had a BMW convertible.
We had a
Don't
dog.
hate it when your fur baby's sick, says Gary.
I do hate it. We had a dog when I was a kid. His name was Rusty. And we had him from the time that I was, I think I was in the 5th grade until I was a senior in high school. And
Marianne Howard, how far are you from, do you know where Napomo's at?
or was it longer than that?
Or
We had him for 18 years anyway, you guys, and he ended up passing away. And that was hard. That was a really hard one.
I don't know. We might just take a day and go somewhere and say, hey,
Meet up.
if you want to meet up with us somewhere, we'll be
Okay.
here.
See, I'm trying to get this
Just spend the
centered.
day in a little town or
Further over
something.
here. Let me see if I can get this centered, y'all.
We'll find this little town that looks kind of cool.
Of course
We'll just hang out there all day, and if people want to come and meet us, they can.
There we go. That's center now.
If
Can
not,
get
that's
it.
fine also.
I always keep an eraser on hand, y'all. Always.
Yeah, I think Izzy's, well, I say she's about 13 and a half, close to it.
think I'm gonna count
13,
up.
13 and a half.
Just
My niece's funeral was Thursday, says Gloria.
Oh, Gloria, I hate that, sister. I really hate that. We're going to be praying for your family even more. Because that's hard. That's hard, 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 friend. Okay. Now, y'all, just like these stars that Randy gave me, I'm not going to be able to use very many of those stars. Because I'm going to be putting them in that little tiny, I don't know if y'all could see that, that little tiny area right there. So we may
My
get
fur baby
4 or
gets
5 of
sick.
them.
I'm hysterically calling the vet. Please help my baby. Smart.
Aww. I'm just going to bring this down a little bit more so I can have a little more space for stars. There we go. Okay, that should be good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do...
Somebody said hello from Michigan. Now I can't. Oh, it's Donna. Hello, Donna.
there.
Jane says, Beth, your hair looks wonderful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Donna says, what are you making? Oh, you guys will find out here in a minute.
It's going to be cute.
I joined when the convo was asking Beth to take a rubber ruler. Oh, what did I miss?
This rubber ruler was my dad's, you guys. He gave it to Randy. And I went to the car and I seen it. I was like, oh, I like this ruler. Well, I picked it up and I thought that'll be great for my trays, and because see how it bends? And I thought, oh, that'll be great for my stuff. Well, I brought it in the house and I said, hey, I'm taking this ruler. He goes, you can have it. He goes, your dad gave it to me. And so I brought it in here and he was like, no. He said, that's mine. And he's the one that gave it to me.
I think we're going to be leaving next Friday, not this Friday. It all depends. It'll be either Friday or Saturday, depending when my cousin Gary can come up. He's going to stay at our place.
Yep, Randy's cousin Gary's going to come and hang out and house sit for us.
But he didn't really want to wash the dog because he works and stuff like that.
Okay. And you guys, this is not going to be perfect. I can tell you that right now. Actually, I better watch this. I'm going to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's going to be way too much. Those need to be bigger, y'all. These need to be bigger.
Years. That's cool.
There's 13. How many stripes are on the flag? 13? Is that what there is?
I'm trying to think. I think so.
Is there 13 stripes on the flag, you guys? I got to divide this up to where it's even. I'm just going to go ahead and just make them a little larger. Maybe we won't get the right amount.
Michelle says she's thinking about getting her a fur baby this year.
Oh, Michelle, you'll love to have a fur baby. They're the best.
Oh, Jenny. No,
fur babies are the
Facebook
best.
And YouTube says Mindy McNally.
Awesome, girl. Awesome.
What's? Oh yeah, Margaret. Those are biscuits.
They're called biscuits.
Oh, we'll go live. We'll keep you updated, guys, on our venture.
I'm not liking this.
When we're out in the middle of the desert and I run out of gas, we'll be going live saying, hey.
We're not running out of gas, y'all.
Gas.
We're not running out of gas. Randy's going to get it. Okay, let me see here. I'm going to put some lines here before I draw this out, so I can try to make them fairly even.
Because I like to push my luck, because if we see a sign next gas station that says 220 miles, and I see our range is 150.
I need that little bit.
I'm going to push my luck.
Do you see that little purple pencil? Right here it is. I need something little and sharp.
I thought so. Can't wait to see how it turns out.
There we go. Okay, now. Whoops, it's not straight.
Marion and Howard, it's a little town called Nipomo.
Let's see here.
Nipomo. I think that's how it's spelled.
There we go. Okay.
And I hope these Californians
This is
have
hard
good
to
food
do.
out there, because if not,
Trying to keep same angle here.
what do y'all eat out in California?
The same thing we eat. It's called food. You silly thing. Why would they eat anything besides food?
Well, California is known to start trends, okay?
Oh, are they?
Yeah, that's where most trends starts, out in California. Then they work from there, the west to the east coast.
Is that how it works?
Yeah. So, if there's anything new in the food world, it'll start out there and come this way. So
Well, maybe there's something even better out there than we have here.
Well, I know, but
You don't know, Papa.
they like to eat those cauliflower hamburgers.
That's fine with me. I'll eat them.
Not me. Hello, Donna. I think you're making square, says Donna.
Okay, let me show y'all. See what we're doing
Watch
here?
out for snakes.
See that? Snakes?
Yeah, in the desert. Scorpions.
Ew, oh.
Rock you like a hurricane. Oh, different scorpions.
I don't know if I'll do well out there then.
Oh, you'll do just fine at night.
I don't know. Well, I'm not going to be in the middle of nowhere anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. I've been to Vegas and stuff, y'all, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay.
What I've talked Beth into doing is we're going to get us a couple of new sleeping bags. We're going to get us an inflatable mattress, and we're going to sleep in the back. We're going to sleep out on the campgrounds. Or
He's full of malarkey, you guys. He's not talking me into that. He's crazier than a loon if he thinks I'm doing something like that.
Grandma.
No. That's not happening. This old girl is not camping out. My back would kill me. No. And not only that, but I'm not going somewhere I don't know what kind of animals are there or anything like that. I'll just stay here and I'll risk going here and risk cougars and things like that. I would rather do that, and coyotes and all the things like that.
Okay, tacos, pizza, chicken, I think, here in Northern California.
Northern California. Is that where Ryan's at, Northern?
No.
Where's he at?
He's more in the southern part.
Southern?
Yeah. Not all the way south, but more south than north.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. That's why I was asking. I don't pay no attention to all that, y'all. Okay, I'm just pulling this across here. I'm going ahead and painting my white lines, you guys, and then I'll go back in with the red. Trying to make this as easy as possible.
Vida says it could be romantic, Beth.
No, thank you. It could also be an emergency room visit. No, thank you.
Monroe says I've had 4 Shih Tzus
Izzy's the only Shih Tzu we've had. Now, we used to have a Bichon, and we loved her. That was the last one we had before Izzy, and she was a little sweetie pie. Her name was Kiki.
I ate really good food in California when I was there.
She was a pre-owned puppy too. We didn't get her when she was born, and her name was Kiki, and we just kept her name because that's what she knew. And I was walking down the road one day, yelling for her because she liked to get out and take off. So I was looking for her, and I was going, "Here, Kiki, here, Kiki," and people wanted to know what our cat looked like, and I'm like, "No, Kiki, Kiki, not kitty kitty." I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah. YouTubers, what do you think about Randy's shirt? Do you like his shirt? Okay. Let me lid on that, and we're gonna grab this
Ron
bread.
said California doesn't know how to do Mexican food, so don't eat that.
Don't eat Mexican
Rhonda,
there?
I'll tell you what, when we come to Texas, we weren't around any big cities, and they say the food gets bigger.
Oh, it was awful.
The food, any restaurant we went to, it was terrible.
Yeah, I did not enjoy food in Texas at all.
But they said it got better during towards the big cities, but we were down there in Gun Barrel City. What is that what's called?
I think so, but it was terrible.
It was the food. I mean, every place we stopped.
What we had was. Now, I'm not saying
had.
everything was, but what we had was not good.
Is that where we went to that
all.
little Italian restaurant? All of us.
Yes.
That wasn't bad.
It was okay. It was okay.
But we had to drive back.
But the Mexican was the worst, and we love Mexican. It was not good at all. And you would think closer to Mexico like that, you would think it would be more, but it was not.
You have to eat it out at In-N-Out Burgers.
In-N-Out. I've heard of that. I've heard of the In-N-Out burgers. Is it pretty good?
Joe says, camp like we do in a 38-foot fifth wheel.
Well, I don't want to pull one, so no thank you. That's too much for Randy and I.
Probably Golden Nugget, Melba. I like the Golden Nugget.
Yeah, we stayed at the Golden Nugget last time we were out there. We love the old part of Vegas. I love Fremont.
Hey, Habanese puppy. My girl's name Kim Toby Keith.
Aww,
Love the collar.
how cute.
You like the collar, Mr. Andy's shirt. Nice collar, nice on him.
It looks good on him, doesn't it? I love the color of it.
What is that on the top shelf above your head in front of the Rekindle Blessing sign? It's a little tea set or a seashell.
Well, there's a bottle, there's a seashell, there's a tea set. Everybody keeps asking about that tea set, Miss Sandy. You can show them if you'd like.
Deborah says she don't like In-N-Out.
You don't like it? I've heard of going to In-N-Out though. I've heard a lot of people talk about that. I'm sure while we're in California, my son will want to go get food, and he will probably know, and his girl will know some good places where they're at because I'm sure they eat out there so
they're
often.
thinking I'm going to go eat squishy squash or squid.
Why would they want you to go eat that?
Well,
Ryan don't eat that kind of stuff.
or sushi.
But you'll eat shrimp.
Shrimp, yeah, I'll eat shrimp, but I'm not eating sushi.
Why won't you eat sushi?
It's sushi, not sushi.
Why won't you eat sushi?
Cause that's gross.
Honey, do you even know what's in sushi?
Rice, eggs, rolls, pimento cheese.
You're goofy. Okay. See that, y'all? We're doing our little...
Do you have grandchildren to see their... No.
No, I wish we did. I wish we had a grandson, but we don't. The only grandkids we have are right here in Indiana.
Looks like a face at your collar. No, In-N-Out. It's terrible, says Carol.
It's terrible. I've heard of
We
it.
ziplined down Fremont last time, and it was pretty cool.
Oh, awesome. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. I just think it's a cool place. I like going there. We had a really good time last time. We did a lot of sightseeing and stuff, though, in Vegas.
Yeah, we went to the Valley of Fire.
Now, we did We gambled in the mornings while we were eating breakfast, and we gambled a little bit during the day. But we mostly sightseed. We did more of that than we did anything.
We went sightseeing.
We did every day. We went sightseeing, and it was fun.
Most gambling I did was probably
in the mornings.
In the mornings when we were eating breakfast, I'd play Keno.
We played Keno, y'all. See that what I'm doing, you guys?
And I wouldn't have done that if the lady hadn't come around, made it convenient.
Now you have to admit there were slot machines right off the elevator. Tell the truth.
Well, we hardly slept. I hardly slept out there in Vegas.
You guys, why is it you can go without sleep in Vegas, but you can't go without sleep at home?
I mean, we go to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'd be up at 5:30 ready to go.
It was awesome. I loved it out there.
So what I would do is while I was waiting on them to get ready.
It was a long time though. We were a lot younger then though,
or wake up, I'd take a $20 bill in my pajama pants, go down to the first floor, and right as you stepped off, there were 6 slot machines. I'd get me a cup of coffee, and I'd sit there, drink coffee, and play those slot machines, and I'd go up, and they'd be ready to go.
Yeah, there's sushi that has cooked fish. That's what I'm trying to explain to him. It doesn't have to be raw. The fish doesn't have to be raw just because people automatically think that it's raw fish. It's not all raw fish, you guys. There's sushi that don't even have fish in it. So it's you can get different types of sushi.
Hello, Mara.
Hi, Mara.
I agree.
Mara doesn't live in that area though. Mara lives in a different area. She lives in California.
I'm here in Vegas now with Mammy.
Oh, is she? She's with her mama. I love that. Give her hugs, Mara.
Sushi, yeah. Thank you, Jason. There's sushi that has, so that's called Long John Silver's, Monroe.
Oh,
somebody says, when you're in Napomo, go to Splash Cafe in Pismo and get clam chowder. Nope.
Randy won't eat clam chowder. I like clam chowder, you guys.
It'll bite you back.
Believe it or not, I like clam chowder. And I'm not a big seafood person, but I do like clam chowder, if it's made right.
Yeah, there's no clocks in the casinos.
Yeah, there's not, y'all. There's not.
I like to stay there. I like the old part of Vegas better. It's cheap. It's neater.
I don't think it's cheaper.
I think it's cheaper.
I don't think it is. I think you're wrong. I don't think there's very many hotels out there that's super expensive because they want your money.
Oh, there's some that are expensive.
They know you're going to gamble if you can get a good hotel room. You know what I'm saying?
Binion's was an odd casino. It was all black.
I didn't care for Binion's.
All the machines were painted black. The walls were painted black. It was dark.
I want you to call your sister and find out where that restaurant was, and if it's still there, I want to go there. Which it probably isn't, but I still want to go there if it is. Okay? Will you do that for me?
I love sushi, but I did it slow. I used to hate it, but my 2 girls from China convinced me now we eat it a lot. Cute hair, kids been swinging.
Thank you.
Oh, Judy Davis.
Aww,
have they been swinging in their new
that's
swing,
awesome.
Judy?
Okay,
how's Dawn doing?
Okay, now I got off that just a tad, so we're going to have to play fix up here.
So we're gonna probably stay in Vegas 2-3 days, maybe depends. How much.
But I don't want to stay there too long, so I won't be able to go other places and play too. You know.
So if anybody wants to show up in Vegas, loan me some money.
Listen at him.
I want to stay where I want to eat at the buffet that Cousin Eddie took.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Krista from Melbourne, Australia. Could you please keep me in your prayers going to oncologist this afternoon to change my chemo treatment?
Yes, Krista, we sure will, friend. We sure will.
See, we'll gain 3 hours when we're driving out there.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. But then coming home, it's going to stink.
Yeah,
because we'll lose 3 hours.
Say if we cross that 3 hour, it'd be likely 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. That'll be good.
Oof. Nothing's cheap anymore, though, guys.
No, nothing is anymore. You're right. I say
Cheryl says she loves some fresh oysters.
oysters. I don't think I've ever had oysters. It's just the thought of them. I don't know if I could. I don't know. I mean, I might be all right with them.
I don't know. Are we going to do our auction before we go or when we get back?
I don't know.
We've only got a week. We're over a week.
Well, we got plenty of stuff. We could do it if you want.
I'm
fine with that.
I don't care.
Don't matter to me. It's whatever.
Oh, Daddy. That's good. Tell him I said hi.
Yeah, tell Dawn we said hey. We sure would like to see Dawn.
Oh, we're going to go to the Grand Canyon.
You guys, he was wanting to take one of those Starphone planes and throw off into the Grand Canyon and video it. I said, that's probably against the law. He was like, oh, man. He Googled it, and it is against the law. I figured it would be
anything,
the wildlife.
rocks or anything.
He goes, I won't do it then. I said, yeah, you probably shouldn't because you'll probably end up in some jail, foreign jail somewhere.
You go to the Grand Canyon jail.
Is there such a thing as a Grand Canyon jail?
I'm sure there is.
They'll hold you hostage.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
Make me feed the mules.
All right.
Are we going to go on the mule rides like the Brady Bunch
I would
did?
like to do that. That would be fun. That would be fun. I mean, I don't know if they do that still, but they might. Okay.
Brendan says the food used to be cheap in the hotels, but now it's so expensive you need to win to eat.
You need a win to eat? Well, we might be in trouble then, if that's the case. We may be in big trouble.
We got 2 buffets. It was $100.
Okay.
Are we going to
guys,
craft?
These are not to scale. It's just for looks.
Are you going to craft while you were gone?
Craft? Yes, I'm going to take some stuff with me.
Oh boy.
And I'm not going to craft every night. No, I will not be crafting every night. But I am going to, I'll probably do a couple of crafts. Now I know we'll do some on the road lives, but I don't know if I will do too many crafts. But I'm sure I'll do a couple.
We'll stop at the world's largest ball of twine for yarn.
They really have that?
Yes.
Where?
Some guy out west. He ain't
Really?
got nothing better to do but roll up the twine.
But yeah, I probably will. I probably will, y'all. I can't leave my page that long. You guys know me better than that. If I leave my page, then the algorithms kind of just suck you up and you're never to be seen again. So you kind of have to. That's just like, you know, over the small amount of time that I've been off here for the last couple of days on Easter, the algorithms have just went. So yeah, not a good thing. All right, I'm going to make sure these are dry. Okay, I'm going to start taking these off of here. And we're just going to make us a little pile here because we got some gluing to do now. But yeah, we will be crafting for sure. Get this out of the way. If I have to come back with we can always drag this back out if we need to. I just don't want to spill it. Different time change out there. Yep, it is a lot different, isn't it, Jody? All right, y'all. I can't decide if I want to leave this white or if I want to put a like black on the edges of it. I may do black. I don't know yet. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to. Let me get some black here. I decided that. That didn't take much to decide that one. 2 buffets, $100. That's crazy, Melva. That is crazy. Yeah, because last time we were out in Vegas, you could get, you could go in and eat for not a whole lot because the food was reasonable because they wanted you to gamble. Like I said, they wanted you to, if they could keep you there and gambling, that's what they wanted. So they would feed you for little or nothing. That's been years and years ago. That was back when our kids were young. I think their kids were like in maybe 5th grade, 6th grade. It's been quite a while. And you know what? My comments have stopped again, y'all. They've stopped again. Let's see if this will get it going again. I don't know if it will or not. If not, Mr. Randy's gonna have to do it. yeah, I think black was the right decision on this, because this will be kind of a, I don't want it to be the same color as the flag. I want this to kind of stand out. So I'm just kind of putting that black on there, and that's going to help that to kind of stand out. And I could have come on around the edges with it, but I didn't want to do that because I've got the colored petals that we're going to be putting on here. I hope he's not gone too long, y'all, because it's hard for me to try to read the comments and try to do this, and then when the comments stop, then I gotta go digging for them. Okay. As soon as I get this painted, and I will dry it, and then we'll mess with the comments. Give me just a second, you guys. Okay, good enough. Okay. Y'all, I got 2 huge bags of stuff in for the, when I say huge bags, I'm talking bags the size of me for the swag bags. We got those in yesterday. And I had to take and put them up because I had to take them out of my living room. There was just not enough space in my living room for those and me and Randy and everything. Aw, someone lost somebody. I didn't see that, you guys. I did not see that. Let me get these comments up and running here again.
You gotta scroll up. And
too bad I done messed it up, so I gotta redo it.
I'll get it.
Well, when you leave, stuff like that happens to me every time.
Well,
it never
I'm
fails.
coming, Mama.
Never fails, Pappy Schmappy.
Don't fret.
I'm not fretting.
I had to get me a snack shirt on.
I was in New Jersey this past weekend. No, that's not paint. That's fuzz. That's just fuzz. It's not paint unless it's on my arms. Nope, no paint on there. Just fuzz. Okay.
I had to change my shirt.
And if I do get paint, you guys, I can get it all out. It won't be ruined. I can get it out. I've got that awesome,
Whoa.
which gets it all out. Oh, is that paint? There we go.
Okay, here we go. You got
Stars on here real quick.
Paint on your shirt.
I'm just gonna take a minute to get these just right on here. Put that one right there.
Barbara, we were in Forked River. It's on fire right now, right where we were.
Oh, no.
I remember those days, but not now. It's not like this anymore. That I don't know what they're talking about.
No, that's too bad. Just Vegas being, they used to kind of feed you so that you would gamble. Yeah.
They got too many.
They don't do it anymore. That stinks.
People that spend a lot of the money that the little people don't count no more.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. We're just out there for fun. We're not out there to win millions.
I'm sure things have changed since you guys were there, and cost of food is higher. I'm sure. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Isn't that crazy? Somebody said 2 people cost over $100 to eat a buffet. Well, looks like we'll be hitting the McDonald's, you guys.
Brandon says be sure to get tickets for the hop on, hop off bus. It's really cheap for like 3-day pass and goes everywhere.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
It's not like that anymore. Pretty expensive to eat in Vegas. I go to 3 times a year to visit. Family things are different downtown.
That's crazy.
Well, the reason it is the reason it's become more expensive is used to, if that wasn't a family vacation spot. Now it's a family vacation spot.
Oh, is it considered that?
And of course, you know, you have to be 18
That too high.
or older to gamble.
No, I'm gonna have to pick this one up
So
off
they're
here. So
thinking, hey, we'll charge more because people bring kids under 18. It's not gambling, and we'll make money that way.
Look what I just did. I split that star right in half. You have any of these stars?
Yes, I got a bunch of them.
I need one, please.
I can get you one.
Yeah, I messed up here. I gotta fix it. I messed up. Which it can be fixed. It just got it up too high.
You pick one.
There we go. I just need a little one, a little tiny one.
Here you go.
Thank you, darling. That'll work. Thank you.
Well, that one too.
Thank you. All right. Okay. Yeah, that stinks. But you know, it is what it is. You know, I mean, we'll make the best of it. We'll figure it out when we get out there.
But you know what?
And if we have to spend $100 for the two of us to eat, we just have to spend $100.
It don't cost nothing to walk around.
And it don't cost a thing to walk around. But that I want
Hello,
to more than
Maria
just
Chapman.
walk around. Hi, Maria. We was just talking about coming and seeing you, sister, when we get to California.
You gonna go to Vegas with us, Maria?
I bet she probably would if we'd asked. I don't know. She may not. She may say, you know what, Randy, I don't want to hang around with you. You're a bad influence, is what she's gonna say.
The double-decker bus 3-day pass is the best place to people watch. Top deck in front, the best seats in Vegas. Got me some more tomatoes, guys.
Okay.
Oh,
Now,
Betty
y'all,
Gill.
these are not perfect. These are not perfect. They're not the perfect size. Nothing about the little stars are perfect, but it does do what it needs to do. And I could go further out. I'm trying to see here. It's going to hang off if I do more this direction. And I really don't want it to hang off the flag. I might. He has other ones, so if I need to, we can go ahead and do others. But let's put this together first and see if we need that. If we need to do that. Okay. Where'd that board go? Oh, right here it is. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Now, okay, this doesn't have a hanger on it, so we're good there. Okay.
Marie,
now,
we're going to be leaving
oh, no goodness.
probably a week from Friday.
It won't be long, sister, and I'll be out there in California. California, IA. I'm going to try to find the Beverly Hills Hillbillies mansion. Because, you know, old Jed's a millionaire.
Maria says, hey to the yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to set this out of the way again because I'm going to show y'all. I'm wanting to do something here. I've got these little pieces here. These are just extra pieces that Randy had that I have taken out of his trash can in his room because he throws all of these wood pieces into a small trash can. And so I went in there and stole these. Well, most of them you do. The ones that you're not using or the ones you don't think you can use. So I go and steal them because I'm going to use them.
We'll always stay at the MGM.
Okay. Who stays at the MGM? Mariana? Okay.
Connie says Hunter FaceTimed me Sunday
Aw.
and saying happy birthday to me. That was so sweet.
Oh, he's precious. I love that little feller. He's such a little doll baby. He is a doll baby. His Bethy misses him. Bethy is always what my nieces and nephews and Chris and Ashley called me when they were little. I'm Bethy. Chris and Ashley started it, and then the rest of them jumped on board.
Everybody calls her that.
Everybody calls me Bethy. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. All right. There's a few of these that didn't get painted around these edges. I don't know if that's even going to show. So we'll go get ready to set this up, and if it shows, then we'll mess with it. All right. Anyway, what I'm wanting to do is I need to know how many pieces. I don't know how this is going to work, so I got to kind of finagle here so I know what I'm going to do here. Let's see right there. Okay. What I'm wanting to do is we're going to put, okay, we're going to start right here. Red, white, and blue, like this. Okay. Red, white, and blue. Oops. Okay, and this is we're gonna make a flower out of this, you guys. This is gonna be a really cute little flower. Okay.
I think Thursday we're going to come out with another kit, kind of like the church. We're going to try to find one.
Similar to it.
Similar price too, because you guys.
But it won't be. It's not gonna be the same thing, y'all. So don't think it is.
Won't be the same thing, but I will tell you right now, they probably will. If they sell like these did, they will all not get done by the time we leave to go to Vegas or California.
You see where his head is, don't you, you guys? These heads in
Well,
Vegas.
we were talking about that.
I'm just teasing you, baby. Okay, and then I need to get a red. Oh my, maybe I got those too close together. You think? Let's spread these a little bit and see what we can do here. I'm gonna spread these around just a tad and see if we can kind of, yeah, I wanna open these up just a little bit. I don't wanna have this many down here. About like that right there, maybe. I'm gonna have to pick all these back up as soon as I'm done here, but I need to know what's going down here and what's not. Okay, so let me pull this one, and this one up. Okay, I'm gonna kind of.
You need to go red, white, and blue.
That's what I've been doing. Red, white, and blue. Red, white. Let's go around a little bit. Hang on, I'm trying to see how many I need.
Connie said, loving it, Beth. Love anything patriotic.
I do too. I love patriotic stuff, you guys. I really do. All right, I'm gonna spread these just a little bit further over here on this side. I think we can spread just a little bit more. I think we can get this to work to where these are our bottom petals is what I'm thinking, maybe. If we can just kind of, I'm trying to get my spacing down here just right. And I'm thinking that looks pretty good right there. Okay. There's that. Okay, so each one of these, what? I know it needs to be painted. I've seen it. I've seen it. Put it down there. Put it down there. I'll take care of that.
I'm just looking at it.
Don't you touch. You don't touch, Papal.
I'll shut you.
No. Okay, now what I want to do is these little pieces here, this is where these come in, okay? What I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to kind of jack these pieces up a little bit to bring them higher. So I've got these little pieces here, and I'm going to put 2 of each one of these pieces under. Oh. That thing turns off on me all the time. I hate that when that happens. Okay, I'm wanting to jack this up, so I'm gonna put 2 to 3 pieces underneath each one of these. Does that make sense, what I'm doing? You'll see here in a minute. You'll see here in a minute.
Would you like some smaller pieces?
No, these will fit. See? They'll fit up underneath there. Okay. You're not gonna see those. And they're gonna be down on there. And if I have to, I can always go back and paint these gray if I need to. Okay, so now hang on a minute. I need to make sure we got this centered as well when we start laying these back on here. Okay, I'm just going to do one of these at a time so that, okay. All right, y'all, let this warm up here, my glue tool. This glue tool, you guys, where I hold it, the on-off switch is right where I hold it, and I turn that thing off every stinking time. Every time.
Don't do that no more.
Okay, now I'm going to switch this one out for one that's painted pretty good, if any of them are. Look.
Let's see.
There we go.
Maria said try Sam's Town Casino.
Sam's Town Casino. We'll have to try that, Maria. We'll have to try that. See what happens there. All right, there we go. It's starting to get warm now, y'all. It's starting to get warm. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stack these 2 together, and I'm going to put the glue on it like that, and then we're going to stack this like that, and then I'm going to pick one of these up, flip it over.
Does anybody
glue to this?
How many people here know about the underground life in Las Vegas?
That right there.
Many of you guys.
And that's going to bring that up. I think I even want one more under there. So I need 3. I hope I have enough for 3.
Any of you guys know about the underground life out in Vegas?
Let's see if we have enough for 3. And you guys, if I need to, I can paint the underneath of these, but right now I'm not going to do that. Yeah, that's going to be even better. That's going to bring that up even higher. That's what I want to do with that. I want that high right there. You guys can kind of see the difference in that. Yeah, that's going to need painted for sure, but I'll do that later. I'm not going to worry about that right now because it's dark around those edges, so I think it'll be all right for now. Okay, we're going to do all of these, and I may need more of these, so would you go get me some more of these, or do you have more of them? I love you, Papa, and you're the best honey ever.
Somebody go.
I appreciate you so much.
Check out the underground sewer where people live in Las Vegas.
There's not an underground sewer.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, whatever. Is there honestly?
Yes.
What? Why would they live in the sewer?
It's a big.
It's not a sewer then.
It is.
It's a place to live. It's not a sewer. It may be underground, but it's not a sewer.
Now I know what I'm talking about.
Project Finger Cross it works. Kimberly, I think it's going to work just fine, girl. You're going to do just fine with that. You're going to do just fine with your project. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones, friend. You're going to do just fine. Okay. And put that one on there. And do you see how we're raising these up, you guys? We're bringing them up so they're not laying flat against the... See how much higher those are? I don't know if y'all can tell or not. But they are higher. I know they have underground tunnels, but he made it sound like they were the sewer. I said, people don't live in the sewer. I know they have underground things there, but... Yeah, you know, and that's kind of creepy to me. That's kind of weird. Wonder why they do that. Why do they do the underground stuff? That's weird. We don't do stuff like that here in Indiana. Not that I know of anyway. If we do, I don't know about it. Hi, Barb. How are you, hon? Summer haircut looks cute. Thank you so much, Deborah. I appreciate you, friend. All right, you guys. I just have to keep sticking this back over there so that I can keep it, keep the glue.
You have some snips in
where it's
here?
working. Yes, I do. That's what I did with these. I snipped all those off. Can't you tell?
Well, here, I'll give you some of these. These will be easier to...
Well, yeah, that'll be perfect. That's fine. Just set them down there. Okay. All right. I haven't even glued this down yet, y'all.
Oh,
Haven't even glued that down
they
yet.
have underground tunnels.
They do.
We finally got the nerve to try resin.
Yay! I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Resin is not hard at all, you guys. Once you get the hang of it, you'll be going, what was I worried about?
Oh, crafty servings.
It's not bad. Hi, sister. How are you? She's from Wisconsin.
Big says, mean in the tunnels? Yes. I've been to it. Big says, saw it on night line news.
Can you go down in the tunnels or
You
no?
can.
We ought to do that. That'd be cool. Is there a way to get down there, or do you have
but
to
do you wanna take a
escort it,
chance?
or do you have to?
You know, if I had my phone, I could Google it right now and show you, but...
I believe that is a thing. I do believe that is a thing. I'm just saying, I mean, are you allowed to go down there, or
Well,
do you
you
have
can,
to,
but you may not come back.
Babe, quit being like that.
Facebook charges me a premium.
See, Maria says she's heard about the underground activities.
Uh-huh.
What do they do down there, Maria? Is it bad stuff? Is it bad stuff? Is that where the mob lives?
No, it's not where the mob lives. The mob lives in nice fancy houses.
Well, I didn't know if they were all down underneath, you know?
I would go.
Not me, man. That's scary stuff there. I don't want no part of that stuff. I'm too straight and narrow, y'all. They wouldn't work for me. I'm too straight and narrow. Randy, on the other hand, he could do it. I know he could.
Mule rides will kill your back.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear.
Take the Tesla tunnels.
Tesla tunnels?
Are they battery powered?
Okay. Y'all see that? Now look what we're doing here. See
Not
how
changing
that's
subject,
raised
but
up?
any of you guys see that accident in here in Indiana? Where that semi truck aerosol cans caught on fire? I mean, it burned.
No.
Those aerosol cans were
That's bad. That's really bad.
just shooting left and right.
Okay. But y'all can use like little blocks if you have little blocks or any of the things. I don't have any of that stuff right now. So this is just how I decided to do it, because at least I can get it done this way. It probably won't look the best, but it will get done. And we can always paint over it if we need to. And as long as it's underneath those petals, I don't care.
A lot of New York police show abandoned subway tunnels where homeless and drug users live.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's a shame.
That is it really is a shame. That to me, that's so sad, because it just, I don't know, y'all. It's just sad.
Deb.
Breaks my heart. Breaks my heart.
Stay away from there. Very scary. You may show up on the back of a milk carton.
Randy's hoping. No, I'm kidding, y'all. That's not funny. That's really not funny.
Beauty and the Bees. Hello, Barbara Polston.
Hi, Barbara. How are you?
Yeah, we're live still. You're not watching a replay.
Nope,
Still
we're
live.
here, sister. We're here. We are on YouTube right now, and we're on Facebook. We are on both.
Gail said
Have you been
it'd be-
reading YouTube's comments?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. You didn't say much, so I
Or
didn't
they
know.
don't comment. Like, if they
Okay.
do, I'm not seeing them.
All right, y'all. I'm going to
Just
pick
that
this
way.
part up, and I'm going to glue this in real quick before I do anything else, because if I don't, it probably will, I'm afraid it will get moved, and then I won't be able to get it back in there. So we're going to go ahead and get this on there right now while the getting's good.
Put your glue stick.
While the getting is good here. Just going to push it right up against them and just set it right down in there. There we go.
Oh, we're not leaving for another week, Rhonda.
Okay. There we
Kim
go.
says that's right. Don't go to the dark side, Beth.
Don't worry, sister. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Betty Dillon.
I'm too straight to be on the dark side. I would never make it. I would never make it.
Thank you for the stars, Betty.
Thank you, Betty. You're the sweetest.
Now, if you guys want my Cash App name, so I can play for you in Vegas, just let me know. I'll give it to you.
Oh my goodness, are y'all hearing this? He's collecting Vegas bucks.
Yeah. So just ask for it, and I'll give it to you.
Randy's Vegas bucks.
And then whatever.
Donate to the cause.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. I was telling Mom about that we're getting ready to head out that direction.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, I said, yeah, I said, you should go with us. And she was like, I'm not going to go out there. I said, I bet you if Dad was here, he would. She said, yeah, your dad would.
Lenora said, don't get scammed. Huh.
One thing about this little glue gun here, I get that glue on me and it doesn't burn because it is, it just doesn't
Low
get that
temp?
hot. Yeah, well, it's not low temp, it just doesn't get hot like my Ryobi or one of the other ones I've had.
Yep, Betty says, my way to make extra money.
Yep. Okay. Now I have a question for you, Randy.
Mm-hmm.
That those things that you have, are they the same height as these? What do you have that you were going to give me?
These right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they are. I just
Yeah, the same
I didn't
thickness.
know if they were made out of this material. That's
Yeah.
the reason I was asking. Okay, cut this one here.
Catherine says, my husband used to go to Vegas and buffet for 99 cents.
Isn't that crazy how it's changed? It's crazy how time will change things, isn't it? It really is. Yep, it's something else.
Somebody asked where they could send their pictures of their resin tray. You can join Rekindle Blessings Crafting. Is that it?
Yeah, Rekindle Blessings Crafting. That is my crafting page.
You may have to answer a couple questions. That's just a couple, 3 questions. That just keeps the
Bugs out.
bugs out, the bad people.
The people that like to
Cause trouble.
cause trouble.
And then after you answer them, we'll let you in. And then you can post your picture of all your projects, guys.
Yep.
I'm just glad we're doing patriotic crafts now. I really love them.
You know, I like patriotic too. And y'all, I was Eastered out. Not that don't get me wrong, I love Easter. But you can only make so many bunnies and so many crosses. I mean, I love my crosses. You guys know that. And I make those during the year anyway. So the crosses wasn't anything that was really any different than I normally would make anyway. But I was ready for some, I was ready for patriotic. I really was.
Well,
Oh, that's too far apart compared to that one. Oh my gosh, I got that one too close.
Mel,
Well, honey.
okay.
You're not going to know it though when I get done here.
You need to let me know about an auction because I'll have to have time to box
And ship and do all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see something here. I'm going to have to move that white one. Okay. Maybe a little. Alrighty. Let's get back to what we were doing here. If you want to wait till we get back, we can wait. It's whatever you want to do. You tell me. I don't care what we do. Because that money goes into the bank anyway, so it's whatever. I don't care. That is just crafting items is all that is. So you decide.
Don't matter.
Well, you tell me. I don't care, baby doll. Okay, how many do I got left here? I've got 4 left, so there's 3. That's enough for 3. Let me get a couple more of these, and then we'll be good to go, y'all. We can glue all these together and get them on there, and then we'll commence to doing all the rest of the things. Okay. Now, here we go. Don't tell me this. And there's 1. There's 2.
Is Kay in here tonight?
You know, I don't know. I haven't heard from her. Maybe she's not feeling well. I don't know.
Jackie says, "Hey, I'm late. Love your hair. Where you been,
Hi,
Jackie?"
sister. Thank you.
I know where you been. I seen where you are.
Stop. Don't do her that way. That's mean.
I don't know where you been.
Well, even if you did know where she was at, don't do her bad. I'll knock you out. You be nice to her. She's my friend.
I'm just aggravating.
Okay, just saying, couple. Just saying.
Catherine says, yes, it is. We went about 3 years ago. We got 2 hamburgers and a Coke. It was almost $100.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Oh, it was
Crazy,
gross.
crazy, y'all.
Well, guess what? We're going to go to the hotel. We're going to get cooler. We're going to go get us some bologna and make some sandwiches.
And that's exactly what we'll do. I don't have a problem with that at all. I told him on the way out, I said, why don't we just stop and get us a cooler and make some sandwiches, and we can just, if you want to stop at the rest areas and eat, we can stop and eat at the rest areas. We can just do whatever. Y'all, I am not one that has to have all that fancy stuff. I'm not a fancy person. I'm happy to have just, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure I'll want to stop and have a meal here and there, but.
Mary said, very pretty. Vicky says, hey, Beth, I love your hair.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's do this red one.
Jackie says, I bought a cupboard and was helping Craig. Go ahead, Junior. Give it a go.
I think she just told you, I'm not sure, but I really feel like she did. Okay, let's get this one on here. You guys, this is gonna be cute, I think. I think this is gonna be an adorable little craft. I got that. Oh wow, that's kind of out of whack right there too. Look how crooked that looks.
Uh-huh. Your glues.
Well, hang on. I'm gonna see something here. I'm gonna try to save that if I can.
Now, Jackie, don't be surprised. I'm not going to guarantee it, but on our way home, we may swing through Iowa and be knocking on your door without your.
That's a possibility, Jackie.
No.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna straighten this one up here. I'm gonna kind of get this one loose here. That glue off of there.
Monroe.
See if I can get it.
When we go on vacation, we don't call ahead for reservations.
Pop, we never do.
Never
we
do.
never do. Because we don't know where we're going to end up. Because
don't know if
when
we
we
wanna
leave,
drive.
we're road tripping.
We don't know if we want to drive 5 hours or 10.
It's true. We're road tripping. And not only that, but if my body feels like driving, we're driving.
Yeah.
So we never know.
So-
And then if I don't feel like driving very far, we may decide to stop. So we don't make reservations. We never have done that. Ever, ever, ever have we done that. That's, now, did we make reservations when we was in Florida? When we went down for the cruise? We might have there. I don't
The
know.
only reservation we've made was that Airbnb.
Airbnb, yeah.
No, because we stopped in Chattanooga on the way down.
Because when we road trip, we just hit the road and we go.
Yep.
We have never done that. Isn't that funny? Okay, there we go, y'all. Okay, I've got all of the petals on there, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come on top and we're gonna do the same thing. So like where the white and the blue is, we're gonna put a red one. Do you see what I'm saying? And then a white one here. See what I'm saying? We're gonna double up on these. So I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna put a little glue here, and a little glue here. I'm gonna lay this right on top of that, just like that.
I like this.
Same here.
You better. I can't guarantee what my house looks like in terrible condition, but I'm trying to do. That's all right, Jackie.
Jackie, I'll let you know ahead of time, friend. I won't just pop in on you, I promise.
I wouldn't do that to you.
We would never do that to you. I don't like it to be done to me, so I don't do it to other people.
Karina
Okay.
Avalos. She's the packing operations leader at Sweet Nature's Cherubs.
Oh.
See, it gives you information about her.
Let me see.
Scan to meet me.
I'll be darned. What's that off of your little...
One empty thing of tomatoes.
It's empty already?
Uh-huh.
Y'all, he goes through a whole thing of them tomatoes a night. He loves them things. I can't blame him,
That's
but they
just
are
6.
really good.
That's just what, 8 ounces? Something like that. How many ounces?
I don't know, but I'd rather you eat that than I would anything else because they're better for you than anything else that you eat.
There's just 10 ounces of tomatoes, guys. That's not much.
10 ounces of tomatoes.
Penny said you can pop in on me. Really. Yeah, see, that's kind of why I was hesitant to go on a cruise, because I don't like to be on a time frame.
Now, see, I'm all about that. I'm all about
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
We had fun. You have to admit, it was a good time. It was a real good time.
Oh, Mindy done said if we come through there, she done promised me a night at the casino.
Oh, she did?
You don't remember that on the comments?
No.
Don't make me
honey,
pull
I
it
don't.
up.
I believe you. I'm not saying it's not there.
I'm sure there's.
I'm just saying I don't remember it. I'm not saying it's not there. I'm just saying I don't remember it, honey, baby.
Worst thing, you have to sleep at night in your car.
Oh, we ain't worried about that.
I ain't worried about that.
We have never not had.
I
mean, we start looking ahead of time. We don't just wait till we get where we're going. We're miles out, and we're digging for hotels. We don't just wait till we get to the town.
We pretty much know when we're ready to stop.
Yeah,
about an hour before, so.
We always have plenty of time.
Then we might call.
But yeah, we don't just. But we've never had trouble
when
getting
I drive
one.
to Denver, I make a sandwich, fixed fruit, cheese.
There's Best Western on every corner.
Oh.
Is it Best Western that we like to stay at, baby? I like the Best Western. What is it? The Hyatt? What is the
Hyatt?
Was it the Hyatt?
Mm-hmm.
Hyatt, y'all. The Hyatt.
No, Jackie. Did Jackie or Kelly say anything about a fish fry? I can't remember.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Okay. And I did a little too many of these, I think. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. Y'all, look how cute that is. Isn't that cute? Look at that, you guys. Isn't that sweet? I like it. And you could do as many rounds as you wanted to. You could come back and go in again on top if you wanted to. You could go up even higher and kind of push that to a different direction.
The worst comes to worst, we can't find a hotel. We know enough people in the United States now.
Yeah, we'll find someplace.
We'll say, hey, where can we stay, guys?
I think I am going to do, how many more stars do you have? Do you have, let me see, I'm going to kind of bring them off the edge here. So I think I want 1, 2, 3 more stars. Do you have 2 more I can have?
Ma'am,
Please and thank you are the magic words.
those are $1 for you.
And y'all, I will go back and I will, all the way around the bottom of the flower, you can see like pieces of that stuff showing because I didn't get them turned the right way. I will paint all that. You won't see that later on. Last Florida, I waited too late and ended up driving all the way to my daughter's 13. It was used to be easy, but nowadays I prefer to stop. You know, I'm like that too. I prefer to stop. I do. I don't want to drive all the way through like that.
She done promised me that we're not going to stop at antique shops or.
I did not. You're lying.
Or flea market.
Randy Beck, you're lying. I did not say that. I said I want to hit every Goodwill and flea market on the way.
Yeah, right.
And you promised me you would.
You know how many Goodwills I passed when we were driving because you got your head down on your phone?
That's all right. If my head's down, you can pass as many as you want, but I'll make sure my head's up this time.
Good.
So you're going to stop?
If you see them, I'll stop. I'm not going to look for them.
See, y'all? He'll stop.
But you have to find
them.
them.
And I know he will, you guys. I don't even have to argue the point because I know he will.
But you have to find them. Not me. That's the tricky part.
Okay, you remember that when I have you pulling off. Okay. Let's get these on there, y'all. We're getting close to being done here. Road trips, I tried my legs so stiff. Aw. Yeah, Carolyn, my legs get stiff too. I can't hardly do road trips anymore like I used to. We'd get in the car and we'd go and go and go and go and go. But RA has decided to set in and it can be pretty painful.
All right, guys. How many have, I'll be honest,
This over here.
how many people have went out west? I think they're more out west than anywhere.
There.
Maybe south too. There's a chain of them. They're called the Lion's Den.
Oh, good Lord, Randy.
I was aggravating her. I said, "You want to stop at this Lion's Den?" I said, "I think it's a restaurant."
I didn't know what it was, you guys. That's how silly I am. I'm that gullible.
So you guys, most of you guys, well, a lot of you guys probably.
And of course, I didn't say yes because I kind of figured, being Randy's cute little personality, I kind of figured that's what it might be, something like that, because that's just how he is. He's got that personality.
Martine said when we had our RV, I wanted to go cross country by way of thrift stores and Dunkin' Donuts.
Absolutely. All right, y'all can see where I kind of let those stars kind of just climb across there, which is fine. I'm all right with that.
Print us up a list of Goodwill stores before you leave.
There you go. That's a good idea.
Oh, we joke about
and this
the
here,
Lion's
you guys,
Den
the
too,
colors.
says Tracy.
The colors about work on here, y'all. I think this might be just a tiny dab too large for it, but I'm putting it on here anyway because I think it's going to be cute.
And if you guys notice, they usually put,
right here.
haha, nobody knows you there, says Tracy.
That's true. Well, I don't know, though. You got to remember what I do for a living. They might know us there. That's the thing. They might know us there.
Oh, Beth Randy just got home from Nampa Hospital. The sheriff came to my house, told me my husband in ICU, life support.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Who was that?
Della Warren.
Oh, Della, I'm so sorry, honey.
Sandy,
we'll be praying for you, friend.
See, Sandy has a restaurant here called the Lion's Den.
But y'all, Randy cracks me up. He cracks me up. You can ask Mr. Randy. There's not very many places around here that Randy and I can go that people don't. And we don't at least get somebody to say, "Hey, are you Beth and Randy?" And we're like, "Yes." And I don't go out very often without people knowing who I am. And I'm not saying everybody, but there are just about every time we go out.
We need to print up some pictures before we go and get some frames.
Of?
Black and white.
What?
So we can put them on the Cracker Barrel restaurant.
We need to do that. Yes, let's do it.
We're going to try to put pictures of us, old black and white picture, get some made, and we're going to try to stick them up on Cracker Barrel walls out as we head out that way. Let's do that.
I can just see Ryan and her going somewhere and see that on the wall. What the heck? Can you see him? The look on Ryan's face. That'll be so funny. Ryan gets embarrassed real easy, y'all. That's too funny. I can just see his face. Why is my mom doing that?
We need to do that.
He would have a hissy. You guys, this is Beacon 3-in-1 glue is what I'm using. Everybody's wondering.
Mariana says they show movies at the Lion's Den.
I'm sure they do, Mariana. I'm sure they do.
When you, I think next Friday, Jackie. Not this Friday, but the following
When we
Friday.
were going out, where would we first see that? When we was going to Texas? Or Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Well, honestly, you guys, I really didn't know what it was. Did you know what the Lion's Den was, or had you ever heard of it before?
I seen the this billboard for it.
See, and Randy was like, "Do you want to stop at the Lion's Den?" I'm like, "I don't care.
And
We'll
you
stop
didn't
wherever you
see
want to
it.
stop." I wouldn't. I'm
And you
oblivious, you guys. I really am
And you
oblivious.
didn't see it, so I was aggravating you.
So, yeah. That's how
There
that
is
works.
one, I can't remember where it's at. It might be in Illinois, but there's one of those Lion Den.
Illinois, not noise.
Well, wherever. It's that Lion's Den, it's an adult bookstore is what it is. And I think it's in Illinois where there's a Lion's Den. And then there's one of them great big crosses right next to it.
Oh,
Remember?
yes, I
Where
love
is that one
I
at?
don't know. But I do love the big
Gail
crosses.
says if we come to Colorado, we'll take you out for a meal.
Oh, Gail, thank you, friend. Thank you. I think we are going to be going through Colorado. I'm not sure.
People go there. Oh, Carol.
Okay.
Vicky got too much Easter candy at Walmart on sale.
Oh my goodness. I never even thought about that when we were at Walmart today, so I'm kind of glad that we didn't think
Gloria
about it.
says I live in Iowa, just close to Omaha. I have an extra bed.
In Iowa? Okay. All right, let's move that out of the way, and we're going to finish rolling
Yeah,
this
I know
around.
where the big cross is at in Effingham, but I don't think that's where that. There's one, I can't remember where it's at.
I think it's in Missouri. I could be wrong.
It's right along the highway.
Or is it in down south?
I can't remember.
When we were going to Linda's. I think it's down that way. Like in, not Tennessee, but...
This project is awesome.
Thank
Says
you.
Marty. Joanne
Thank
says
you.
absolutely good night. Barb, have a good night.
Have a nice night, Barb. Y'all, I've got this glue all over my hand now. I've got to clean my hands.
I know there's a big cross, but somewhere there's a Lion's Den, right?
Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just drop it.
Well, it's kind of, because didn't it fall on that? Or,
Yes, that was down south. That was down south when that happened.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in, I want to say,
The
towards
cross.
Sevierville or somewhere like that,
I don't
down
know.
south. That was when we was going to Linda's, because I remember we was like, that must have been a storm. And it was like, well, I told you.
That cross fell right on that line. I thought it was kind of funny.
That was kind of odd. God's getting his point across. Y'all quit being so rotten. Okay, that's not wanting to lay down, so I'm adding just a little bit of hot glue for instant hold, you guys. And then the beacon 2 or 3 in 1. You had McDonald's.
Oh, that's right, chicken nuggets.
That's all you do is eat.
I'm hungry.
You just ate a full thing of tomatoes too.
It was a snack. There's a man that put big crosses all over the United States in memory of his wife.
Oh, really? Well, that's sweet. That's very sweet.
Oh, Paula.
He must have really loved his wife.
This is so stinking cute.
Okay. There we go, y'all. Look at that. Isn't that pretty, you guys? It's different, but I think it's so pretty. But there it is, y'all. I'm going to add some black lines to this. Normally, I might put like silver or gold, but I think I'm just going to do black. I don't know. Do I want to do black?
Jellicoe. That might have been it. Jellicoe, Tennessee.
That might have been it.
Hello, Art and Grace.
Hi, Deb. How are you, sister?
Vicky says, so awesome, love it. I'm
Thank
sitting here
you.
picking glue off my hands because I was in my craft room today.
I've got it all over
Jackie
me
says,
too.
gorgeous.
Okay, and I did a few extra. You guys, it only took, I had 12 each of these biscuits. This is what they call these, or they're called biscuits. But I had 12 each of them. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all, that something ain't right. I must have put... Anyway, I ended up having 5 extra here. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Violet. Yeah, I did stretch them out, so I didn't have to put as many on there. So, anyway. But I will probably go through and put like real thin black lines going across here. I'm trying to see. What?
I need to check my cash app, see if anybody
Cashed after you the cash for your
trip to
Well, they
Vegas.
might have. You never know. I wouldn't hold your breath, but they might have.
I'm working on finishing several crafts, so I just fixed a cup of coffee. I may be up all night. Sometimes when you feel it, you just gotta get them done.
Girl, I know that feeling. I know that feeling well. I'm just gonna put a little bit of black on here.
Yeah, this is about the time I asked her. I said, "Hey, you want to pull an all-nighter?" And then here in about 30 minutes, I'll say, "You ready for bed?"
And I'll say, sure, let's do it. And then he'll be gone, oh, I don't know, about 30 minutes. And he'll come back and he'll say, you ready for bed, honey? I'm like, I thought we were doing an all-nighter. Well, I thought I wanted to.
Yeah.
He thought he wanted to. That's too funny. It cracks me up.
Just some little scrap pieces.
They're just little scrap pieces that Randy had. If you have any of the like little blocks from the Dollar Tree, those would work great for separating these. They would work good for that. Okay, let me get a baby wipe here, and I'm gonna wipe this off. Definitely have to watch the replay. Awesome. Yes, go watch it. Y'all, this was fun to do. And I'm just gonna take and I'm gonna run like a black line right across where this is, and I'm just gonna kind of just add a little black line right across here,
And just those little things there.
just to kind of separate the two colors here on this.
Little spacers.
Yep, I just use little spacers. You can use craft sticks or anything like that will work. Anything like that will work, friends. Do you have a GoFundMe for California? Jackie wants to know.
Well, not GoFundMe, but just Cash App.
He said not a GoFundMe, just a Cash App. He's cracking me up, y'all. He's excited though. He can't wait to get going.
On the road.
Once he gets on the road, it's just like he's just in high heaven. He's like
I know
kid.
we're supposed to leave Friday, but about Wednesday I'll be saying, hey, let's just go ahead and go a day early.
He will, y'all. He will. He'll drive me crazy up until that point, and I have to keep telling him like a little kid, no, we're leaving Friday. I won't be ready until Friday.
I'd leave right now. Let's just...
I have a doctor's appointment Friday.
I know. That's why we can't go until next Friday, because we couldn't get our appointment.
I have a doctor's appointment Friday morning. We're going to leave after my doctor's appointment.
That's beautiful. I love it. What are you going to have yourself? That cannot believe you didn't get any paint on your sweater. I'm a messy crafter. Randy, you had a request for stars from Connie.
Connie?
Connie, if you're still listening, send me a private message to Rekindle Blessings if you're interested in some of these stars. Or if anybody else is interested in some of the stars, send me a private message.
Okay. I'm just running a little black line
Love the
across
way you
here.
did your edges.
Thank you.
Jackie, we are going to leave from the doctor's. We're going to drop the dog off the night before. We're going to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. We're going to pack up. We're going to be waiting for the doctor to open. Even though our appointment's not, well, till 10. And I'm going to go in there and say, rush it up, doctor. I want to be on the road by 11.
You make me feel so...
Loved?
Yeah.
You are loved, Mamaw.
Okay.
Me too, Marty. I would never dream of painting in white.
It's cream. It's not white. It's not white. It's cream. I don't worry too much about it, you guys. As long as I'm using chalk paint, I don't worry too much about it because I can get every bit of this chalk paint out if it gets on it. I don't worry about that.
Diane says, where do you get your glue from?
Glue. The Beacon 301 I got from Amazon. The Zon. The bottle is a sugar Sugar Bell bottle. And I got it on Amazon as well, and I poured the glue into the Sugar Bell bottle.
You really ought to try to, if Craig's up to it, Jack, you ought to really try to talk him into coming to our event. I think you would have a good time.
Randy wants to meet him. Okay.
No, Kendra, she's staying with her sister.
Yeah, Whitney's not keeping her. Whitney has got a big dog now, you guys. And her big dog is exactly that, a big dog. And Whitney and I just don't really know how well she would get along with Izzy, because Izzy likes to play, and we're afraid that maybe they won't get along. So, and we don't want to take a chance on us being out of town and the two of them not getting along. And of course, that would be, I guess we could make them meet before then, but anyway, we just don't want them to not get along. So we're going to.
Awesome. Love me some patriotic.
Thank you.
No, these stars are not on our website. That's why I said,
you guys?
If you are interested, send me a private message to Rekindle Blessings.
You want to see the back of my hair? It probably looks terrible. I've been out running around all day. I had it fixed this morning, but Randy was like, I liked it better the other way. So I took it down from the way I had it fixed to flatten it out, because Randy likes it more flat. Thank you, Susan. When you're coming home from California, you can meet him. Well, then we'll just talk him into coming. Then. All right, you guys, that's what I got for you tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I sure enjoyed hanging out with you guys tonight. And we will be live tomorrow sometime, y'all. Probably tomorrow evening. But that's what I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys will try it. It's not hard. You guys can get the biscuits at the not the Dollar Tree, at any of your home improvement stores, or you can get them at, I think you can also buy these biscuits at Hobby Lobby, you guys. They come in a big bottle, a big bag. And your hair's gorgeous. Thank you, Irene. You're so sweet.
Barb got her car jacked again.
Oh, Barb, what am I going to do with you, girlfriend? All right, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. You guys are precious. I go find about how to send stars again. Barb needs to figure out how to send stars again. Bible study tomorrow night. Jackie said, that's okay, Jackie. Replay will be there, sister.
Rhonda says, awesome job. Tell Daryl I said hello, Rhonda.
All right. Give me that hand, mister.
Oh.
Name of the glue, it's called Beacon 3-in-1. It's really good on, it's good for scrapbooking. It's good for journaling, all the things. It's also good for material. All right, y'all, let me say a prayer with you guys. Father God, we come to you tonight, Lord. Father, we ask that you bless each and every one of our friends. Lord, we thank you so much for being here with us tonight. And Father, I ask, Lord, that you just help Miss Dorothy through these hard times. And Lord, I ask that you just bless her and help her through this hard time with Wayne. Lord, I ask that you be with each and every one of them that have asked for prayer requests tonight. Lord, there has been several. You know their needs and you know who they are, Father. Lord, I ask that you just go with our friends as they leave here tonight and just keep them all safe and bring them back again tomorrow. Lord, we love you. We thank you so much. In Jesus' holy and precious name, we pray. Amen. Mm-hmm. Y'all have a blessed night. Love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Oopsie daisy. And we'll see you later.
Bye.
Have a great night, y'all. Bye, Facebook. Bye, YouTube. Love y'all.